Hello everybody, this is Tone, and today I want to show you guys a cool new way to hang your Omni Swings. And it's really simple and it'll fit on anybody's wall, on any two studs. Okay, each bracket, choose any studs anywhere in your house. If you have no place else to hang a swing, no ceiling beam, and you don't have room for a stand, this works great. Alright? So as you can see, I'll show you there are two ways to hang this on the wall mount here. Let's see. The first way you can see we have is using daisy chains. Alright? And that works really well, but I'm going to go ahead and take these off and go ahead and put up using the trapeze system, the 3-spring trapeze for you. Alright? So it'll work the same as this. The only difference is this will be hanging from 2 points on daisy chains. Alright? So I'll take this off for you real quick. It's really neat because these hooks just hook right onto any loop on the daisy chain. The daisy chains are super easy to take on and off. You just loop it through itself and remove. Or you can leave them on. Either way, okay. Next, I have my 3-spring trapeze system already all set up and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just hang it from here. And there we go. 3 springs onto the swing unit, and then it's just a matter of slipping on. I'm sorry, I need a little more space here. The trapeze cover. And there you go. So there you have it. This way, if you use the trapeze system, you have a swivel effect so you can rotate more. As opposed to the daisy chains, you're only hanging from 2 points, so you're kind of only anterior and posterior kind of view perspective. Alright. And also, the hanging ladder, I have an extra long bar, so I can hang the hanging ladder from the end of the bar about 3 feet away from the swing. So this really allows me to do a lot more maneuvers, as you will see. And if you don't have the trapeze system, you can just hang your ladder bars from the poles right here. As you can see in the last video we did with Sharon and in some of the other pictures. Alright, so just a little quick demo. I recommend using some kind of mat. We have these really large swing yoga mats that are 1/2 inch thick, 4 foot wide by 6 feet long. They work really good. As you can see, this mat protects your elbows on the hard floor. And if I wanted to use the ladder, it's kind of free floating, so it maneuvers with me, which is kind of cool. You can get that sway effect. Or if I wanted to turn sideways, I can get a nice twisting kind of stretch. If I wanted to go backwards, and climb up. And do a nice extension stretch with a little twist. Full extension type of maneuver. I love this particular stretch, it feels great. Okay, and another little cool pose I like to do with this hanging ladder. Of course, remember, the swing, you can do pretty much all the same exercises you can with it hanging from a ceiling beam or a tree branch or even the stand. But because the stand has its own little ladder bars, it allows you to do a lot of things. This is where this comes into play. With this, it allows you to do some of the same things that the stand would allow with the ladder bars, okay? So another one I like to do is just hanging out. Rest my feet on the lowest rung of the ladder or even the next highest one if I want to get an even greater stretch. But this is my preferred relaxing hangout stretch right here. Like if I'm at a show and I'm just hanging out, waiting for someone to come by and try out the swing. Usually hang out in this position because I can stay here for long periods of time. And I can move from one position to any other. I call this the cockpit position. Because from here I can pretty much drive anywhere I want. Working a crunch, into extension, into full back bend, into the bat hang, to a crunch, and back into extension counter pose. And pump it. Do some sit-ups, and then dismount. Ta-da! Okay, so if you want to use the wall, you can also use the wall to push against and give you a little bit of leverage. Okay? Ta-ta! And of course you can do all your various stretches, right? This is a thoracic hang stretch. You can mobilize the vertebra upper spine. You may get a little pop out of this. Save yourself $75 from the chiropractor. I just got one right there. Do you hear it? Oh. Of course, you can do the basic hangs. This is really good to open up the anterior part of the chest and all the way down to the groin and the anterior thighs. See that? So you get a nice stretch all the way down from your wrist to your ankle, especially if I point my toes in plantar flexion while I'm doing that. That may be hard to see for you, but and then add a little twist to it. So I stretch all the rotary fibers of the various muscle groups, as well as the fascial fibers, which go in every which direction. So you want to get a lot of twisting maneuvers with your stretches to get as much as possible opening, okay? And if I wanted to, I could, hang out in the foot stirrups. Another way to just to hang out and open up, stretch. I can either hang it under my thighs or I can put it under my feet. Slide these down. Ta-ta.